Hi guys, we always are hearing news every day about the market is not doing good, the placements are going down in MBA colleges. So a couple of IIMs have also reported that the students are not getting placed. So in this scenario with me are 4 students from IMT Nagpur. All of them have got a very good job. All of them have been standing out of the crowd. So I want to know from your people what to do in the next 2 years, and especially those who are in the MBA college, they need this thing more right now, so that I can also get the placement campus. So I won't say that every deserving person will get a placement, because everyone is good. So all I want to say is that whatever you have done in the past is all left at the gate of the college. बाहर रह गया वो. अंदर आने के बाद तुम 2 साल में क्या करते हो is going to be defining whether you get a job or not on the campus. So you have to work extra hard once you come to the campus. So I'll start with you. Where you have got your job?
Final
placement.
I did my internship from Frankie Faber India Limited. My role there was as a management trainee in treasury management. So basically, my work was there to understand how the investment is done in the corporate world. And my final placement as an underwriter in Tata AIG.
So you are basically from where?
Finance background.
I'm a marketing major student and I got placed at Bata as a district manager.
First thing first, do you feel the heat in second year? Okay, because this batch is, I believe, is at the bottom of the curve. अगले साल का placement will be better, hopefully. But did you feel that on the campus? Ki yes, the placements are down.
Yeah, obviously we all felt the heat. Yeah, obviously we all felt the hit at the beginning, because we were aware of this. The market is down since February and our placement season start from September, so we were aware of that. But
psychologically वो एक डर बैठ गया था मन में.
Yeah.
Of course, 1 year I prepared for MBA, and if anyone have left job to pay for MBA, फिर आने के बाद first year, second year में आके suddenly finally when it mattered the most, वहाँ पे जाके ऐसी न्यूज़ आनी शुरू हो जाती है, तो obviously एक डर बन जाता है.
Yeah, we all were aware of that, and our campus, our placement team was also pushing us hard to work on ourselves. Yeah, and that's what I want to say.
And to add to that, I had friends in couple of premier institutes of the country as well, and बिना नाम लिए. तो what happened was कि इन लोगों से मेरी conversations होती थी, बात होती थी, हम इंडस्ट्री के बारे में बात करते रहते थे, and there was this fear का environment कि जब उन कॉलेजेस के बच्चे इतने डरे हुए थे, तो कहीं ना कहीं हमें भी डर था कि यार हम IMT नागपुर में हैं, तो क्या हम उस कॉलेज के जितना, जब वो डरे हुए तो हमारा भी डरना जेन्युइन है. बट आई फील कि डिस्पाइट दैट हमारे कॉलेज ने बहुत अच्छे से देयर वाज अ lot of focus on the training as soon as we came back from our SIPs.
Come to that point in some time.
Adding to that point, जब मतलब दूसरे फ्रेंड से बात हुई थी, तो एक तो न्यूज़ में भी चल रहा था कि ITs कंपनी में ले ऑफ चल रहे हैं बहुत सारा. जब IMT में ITs कंपनी आई तो ऐसा लगा कि ज़्यादा लोग नहीं जाएंगे, बट जब रिक्रूटमेंट हुआ तो मतलब हमको इतना अच्छे से प्रिपेयर करा था कि हम सारे इंटरव्यू पहले से निकाल चुके थे और अच्छे तरीके से निकाला, तो ज़्यादा बच्चे स्टूडेंट्स जो वो IT सेक्टर्स में सिलेक्ट हुए हैं.
Also, I think when market ऐसा होता है, so we all have an understanding of the market condition right now. So इस time पे I think our college really focused on how prepared we are, because it really becomes very important that whenever some opportunities are coming, because it's so rare अभी के market के conditions में, the students should be prepared enough to crack them. तो I think in terms of training या तो फिर हमारे and understanding the job profiles and roles, what is going to be relevant in the long run, having that understanding is very important, and वो exposure अगर college में मिला है तो it's a very beneficial thing for us हमारे placements के लिए.
Correct. And it's a saying also, when the things get tough, you become more the tougher gets going, and that is going to be my second part of the day today. That so what I normally say everyone, if you're in the top 50% of the batch, तुम्हें placement की problem नहीं आएगी, you are safe. Even up to 80% you are safe. Last का 20% is who is going to feel the pinch in every college. So how to be in that top 80%? So ऐसा आपने क्या किया, और what can I do as a student so that I can be in the top 50% of the batch, which can they? Starting with you, who is a batch topper?
Okay, I'd like to talk about the fact कि मैंने कैसे ये preparation कैसी. I was not before coming to IMT Nagpur. I wouldn't consider myself a topper student पहले से. I was an average student only. But यहाँ आने के बाद what I realized was कि there is a lot of things you have to do apart from classroom स्टडीज़ इन द फर्स्ट प्लेस. ठीक है, क्योंकि क्लासरूम में क्या होता है, आप सिर्फ यहाँ सबसे पहले बात यहाँ पे देयर इज़ द रिवर्स लर्निंग मैकेनिज्म. तो आपको जब केस दिया जाता है, यू नीड टू नॉट ओनली जस्ट प्रिपेयर कि वो 5 पन्ने दिएंगे उनको नहीं पढ़ना है, उसके अलावा बाहर क्या चल रहा है, क्योंकि केसेस बहुत रेलेवेंट होते हैं. ऐसा नहीं है कि आप कुछ 20 साल पुराना नहीं पढ़ रहे हो, आप कुछ जो अभी चल रहा है, जैसे आप ओपन एआई के बारे में पढ़ रहे हो, तो इट्स समथिंग विच इज़ हैपनिंग एज यू स्पीक ऑफ इट, राइट. तो यू नीड टू बी अवेयर अबाउट अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट 5 पेजेस विच इज़ गिवन टू यू. यू नीड टू showcase that to the faculty, and when आप faculty के साथ interest दिखाओगे तो faculty आपके साथ interest दिखाएगा, and that is how you build a connect. and question papers जो आते हैं हमारे open book exams होते हैं, ऐसा नहीं है कि आप कुछ रट के उसमें लिख पाओगे. it's open book examinations, but then for the most part since you're so aware about since you read outside of that 5 pages, आपके पास अगर कॉपी है तो आप उस आंसर में बाकी लोग जिन्होंने वो सिर्फ 5 पेज पढ़ी हैं उनका एडवांटेज प्रॉब्लम है कि ओपन बुक से वो वही लिख पा रहे हैं. मैंने क्योंकि वो 5 पेज के बाहर पढ़ा है तो मैं कुछ एक्स्ट्रा अपने पेपर में ऐड कर पाता हूँ, एंड दैट इज़ व्हाट आई फील सेट्स मी अपार्ट फ्रॉम द रेस्ट ऑफ द बैच, राइट. एंड दिस इज़ व्हाट समथिंग लाइक अगर कोई इस तरह से फॉलो करता है तो देयर इज़ अ पॉसिबिलिटी कि आप अच्छे स्टूडेंट्स में आओगे, एंड जब आप अच्छे स्टूडेंट्स की लिस्ट में होते हो तो आई फील कि प्लेसमेंट वोंट बी एन इशू, बिकॉज कंपनीज बहुत बेसिक क्वेश्चंस पूछती हैं. ऐसा नहीं कि आपसे कुछ बहुत टेक्निकल पूछेंगी, बट अगर आप अपने बेसिक क्वेश्चंस को लेके प्रिपेयर्ड हो, सो दैट should be more than enough for the company to understand कि इसमें capability है.
Correct. So from your talks, batch topper that doesn't mean कि rank 1, 2 is important, but your knowledge which you are gaining is more important. So I'm trying to say.
Exactly. That is what my point is. वो मतलब वही कहना है ना कि आप मार्क्स के पीछे नहीं भाग रहे हो, आप नॉलेज के पीछे भागो. मैं वो सीखता हूँ, फिर मार्क्स इज एन एडिशनल थिंग. जब फर्स्ट टाइम मेरी वो रैंक 1 आई थी तो मैं भी कंफ्यूज हो गया था कि ये मेरा
कैसे हो गया.
तो वही बात है.
हमारा तो कभी नहीं आया यार, हम भी को बहुत पढ़ते थे. True. So yeah, academic record if you can maintain for the next 2 years, that's one thing you can survive.
So I think initially my approach was that so there are a lot of opportunities in terms of academics and as well as extracurricular. तो मेरा यहाँ पे था if I'm coming to an MBA college then I should be good in multitasking, and that is a rehearsal. In this 2 years we learn that. So as a result I applied to the forums and the student clubs that are here. I wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to maintain my academics as well, which ended up me being in the top 3% of the college batch. And I also got the opportunity for the International Student Exchange Program. I was out of the 15 students who got selected for this entire process and had the opportunity to go abroad, study for an entire term there, for living there for 3 months.
3 months, 6 months.
Exactly. So it was my 3rd term over here after 2 terms. So the screening process gets started in the 2nd term. उसके बाद इंटरव्यूज़ होती है, there's a faculty body for it. वो आपके CGPA देखेंगे, of course you need to meet a certain criteria, and after that you get an interview scheduled. उसके बाद आप clear करते हो and then you get your visa done and then you go there, and it's a huge exposure. वहाँ पे मैंने ऐसे subjects लिए थे, I made sure that I took subjects which was relevant in terms of that place. So I studied luxury brand marketing there, and studying it from France made it very relevant because the faculties had real corporate exposure, and it gives you a very diverse outlook, a very broader outlook rather I would say, because internationally जाते हो, you go and make friends from different parts of the world, you get to know so much, you're representing your college on an international forum, that it itself is a huge opportunity. So उससे I think my upskilling was tremendously significant for my placement also. वो बहुत काम आया. I could talk about it in my placement.
And where you got your summer internship in the final placement?
I got my summer internship at Coca-Cola, and I would say that, and I cracked the interview when I was there in France. So I think the International Student Exchange Program was a very big player there, कि वहाँ पे उन्होंने देखा that this person is here in this college. Correct, and I think that helped immensely.
Correct. So one thing I can see from all of you is that you have to stand out from the crowd. So let it be by
In some
academically,
way.
let it be by doing an international assignment.
And I would say actually maintaining a balance between all of
Balance.
them is
In your
also
case,
very
a balance
important.
between-
Yeah. So I maintained my academics as well, and I maintained my participation in clubs and forums as well. I went for the international student exchange
Great,
program. So I think and that was my goal, and that is how I did
You
it.
did that, and academically also did well, quite well.
Yeah, I'm among the
The
top
way you get
5%.
your summer internship and final placement.
My summer internship was in Lindstrom, India. It's a Finland-based textile services company. So I got my internship from the college itself, and I was a market research intern for Nagpur market. Helped developed this market for them. And for final placement, I'm selected as a management trainee in the marketing and sales division of JK Paper Limited.
जैसे सबने बोला कि एकेडमिकली इम्प्रूव करना इट्स नॉट दैट इम्पॉर्टेंट, पर साथ में जो को करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज है दैट्स आर ऑल्सो इम्पॉर्टेंट. सो टॉकिंग अबाउट मी,
दिख रहा है मेरे को वो तेरी को-करिकुलर एक्टिविटी दिख रही है.
talking about that, if you talk about forums, so we at IMTS have currently having different types of forums, marketing, operations and other than. So I am part of Operation Forum Cyclops. So पहले क्या होता था, जैसे कि अगर किसी को कुछ बोलना है, इंटरेक्ट करना है, तो वो थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट होता था. बट जब साइक्लॉप्स में आया, मैं बहुत सारे लोगों से इंटरेक्ट करा, फैकल्टी से इंटरेक्शन हुआ, फॉर्मली कैसे इंटरेक्ट करते हैं वो सब चीज़ें पता चली, तो उससे एक अंदर से कॉन्फिडेंस डेवलप हुआ. इवन व्हेन आई एम सिटिंग इन माई इंटरव्यू, जो इंटरव्यूअर था उन्होंने डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन करा, अपार्ट फ्रॉम एकेडमिक्स व्हाट यू डिड. सो आई वॉज दैट कि हाँ मैं इस चीज़ का पार्ट हूँ, मैंने यहाँ पे पार्टिसिपेट करा है, मैंने ये रिप्रेजेंट करा है मेरे कॉलेज को, ये हो, तो उससे जो कॉन्फिडेंस का बूस्ट मिलता है वो अलग ही रहता है. एकेडमिक्स ठीक है, सबके पास है, सब लोग उस चीज़ पे बोल सकते हैं, बट जब तक आप, जैसे आपने बोला कि आप क्राउड से अपार्ट नहीं खड़े रहोगे, तब तक इट्स लिटिल डिफिकल्ट टू गेट इनटू अ गुड कंपनी. सो या co-curricular activities important.
Was on operations.
Yeah.
Right.
I was working with a company for last 3 years, and I was their production planning engineer.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where you got your internship and final placement?
My internship was in Opulence Business Solution. It's an consulting firm, and currently I am placed as a senior associate consultant at Infosys.
Good, great. So yeah, if you can, sorry, let me just summarize case. So if you can participate in the clubs and events, no, you're done, you can pass the mic, but yeah, I'm just summarizing this thing. So it will help you understand, be focused on one area. So operation karna, marketing karna, whichever area you want to end up in. Either you gain knowledge via books or studies, or you gain knowledge via participating in forums.
So talking about myself, I am a finance student at IMT Nagpur. So basically the financial world was very new to me since I was coming from an engineering background. So here at IMT, the faculty used to teach at considering that all students are at same level, and they teach from a very basic level, so that the students who are coming from commerce and other background, they are on the same page. They make sure that they all are on the same page. And given that the library of IMT is so rich, and the magazines and newspaper are updated every weekly and monthly, so they also inspire you to go and read that, so that you will be aware of what is happening in the current financial world, because finance is a very dynamic and it changes from minute to minute. Like last year the interest rate was going up, and the market condition from there only it started to deteriorate, and the placement season started to get tough from since there only, because the market was interest rate was at the all-time high, and we all know at some point of time, if this don't stop, so we might enter into depression. So they make sure that you don't live in a fairy world. You face the music right there at whatever is happening at the present scenario, and they also teach you in a very simple language, so that all you have to do is that sit for the 20 classes and listen to what the faculties are telling, and you will be through.
Correct. So one faculty and the
library
placement committee also.
Yeah, placement committee also helped us. There was a placement training session. I would like to mention that. There they will tell you how you have to crack the GDs. Basically, cracking GD in MBA college for final placement is a bit of hard nut. So they will tell you what should be your body language, how you should speak, how you should behave there. And most importantly, they also taught me that how you should prepare your CV. So for like every different company, company, your CV should be bit different than what you have submitted in last company. Means you don't have to submit the same CV in every company. You have to go through the job description of the company. You have to modify your CV accordingly so that your CV gets sorted. Otherwise, the scene here is that students are maybe very talented, but their CV don't get shortlisted. So this whole thing helped a lot in my placement.
Great. So thank you very much. Thank you coming and talking to us. Thank you.